Welcome back to Tambaay TV. I am your host, Pael Fajardo. I'm back with the boys. Willie, Ali, say hello.
What's going on, guys? Glad to be back.
Everybody wake Ali's ass up.
Ali just finished his Kumu stream. How was your Kumu stream today, my brother?
Dude, man,
There's a hand.
good, man. Good. And then, someone requested to be a host, and it was this big ass dude from Australia had a Talking Tex jersey on.
Nice.
And, yeah, man. A former
of yours?
No, just a Talking Tex jersey. Former professional rugby player.
Okay.
So yeah, just give me a special shout out.
Did he tell you how he came by that Talking Tex jersey?
Yeah, good question.
Well, no, he's half Filipino, and he spends time in the Philippines. So,
okay.
As a matter of fact, he said that he's friends with Eric Eruption Tai. So,
okay.
Did you have a topic today? How are you doing your streams now? Are you doing your work?
Oh man, I'm just winging it. I'm not really coming in with any specific topics. I'm just talking. Yesterday I was going off on Trump. Yeah.
I'm sure you had a blast doing that.
Oh fuck yeah, I had a blast, and
blasting Trump.
There's somebody that started following me from Alabama.
Nice. How did
because
you get
of that?
Yeah.
So people from other countries do Kumu too.
People all over the world, man. People all over the world. So
when you got that dude to host, what did he say? He's like, okay. Well.
No, he just said, I just wanted to say, mad props to you and your basketball career. I've been a fan for a very long time. I've been a fan of Talking Tex. I said, are you Filipino? He goes, yeah, I'm half Filipino, half. I forgot what the other thing is, but he lives in Australia. He's from Sydney. So
cool. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man. Pretty cool.
How about you, Willie? Welcome back to Manila, my brother. You've been in.
Yes, sir. Back to the traffic.
Right.
Sad to hear that you guys lost.
I get this.
Nice. Cheers.
Okay.
Well, I'll get my.
What happened? Cheers. Ali, where's yours at? Where's your coffee?
Mine's not
Is that
coffee?
Wait, is that coffee? What is that? Was that beer? Is that beer, Willie?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Murphy's, baby.
Murphy's. I'm not familiar with it. So, sorry to hear you guys lost, because I was asking my dad.
Yeah.
My dad's a fan. He said you guys played till game 5. I heard.
Yeah, we were up. We were up by 2 games. We could have closed it out in game 4. We lost. Nail biter. We lost by 1.
That's what he said. Yeah.
Came in game 5. Ready to go, but the ball just wouldn't fall.
Happens, bro. At least you got more family time. Are you guys starting? That's the end, right? That's the end of the season. I mean.
Yeah, we're done. We're done.
Yeah.
So we're waiting to see what's gonna happen for the next conference. Before we start, I just want to shout out Manila Kingpin. If you guys are watching,
shout out.
Thank you for my Magic Johnson jersey.
Manila
Kingpin. Ali put me on. Appreciate you, Pete.
Hey, it makes some pretty good stuff.
I'll start checking.
Amazing. Look at the design. Design is amazing.
Wait, let me check Manila King.
MNL
_ Kingpin. I'm gonna get a soda and wake myself up, guys. I'll be right back.
Go. I'll show people the Manila Kingpin while you're at it. Share screen. This one.
Yeah, man, their products are legit. The designs are just off the chain.
This one.
There you go. Yep. Manila Kingpin.
Shout out to.
And I only rep the Lakers. So.
You're one of those. I'm not a Braun fan, but I am I used to be my dad's a huge Laker fan. This one, these boys.
Yep, that one. Mr. JC Fernandez. He's doing a great job. He's the owner. He hooked it up.
Nice,
I'm gonna visit his shop. What's that?
I said nice.
makes really good stuff, man.
Cool. Yeah, amazing stuff. Like the designs are just off the charts. I mean, I haven't seen designs like
they're original. They're original too. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So original.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Where are they located at?
I think his shop is somewhere in Cubao.
Cubao, okay. So shout out
right
to
around the corner from Ali.
Add them, like, give them a like on Facebook or whatever you got. Yeah. All right. Anyway, before we start talking about the Mando, bro, I'd like to tell a little bit of story that where I was using Mando to inspire me. I was called in last minute last week to do a commercial with Eric Mati's team. Shout out to Mother Base and Eric Mati. They called me in. Get this, man. They called me in at 9:30 at night. Started the meeting at around 12. We finished at 4. And I was tasked to do fucking 40 panels, 40 boards. That was due at fucking 11 a.m. So, imagine fucking 4 a.m. to 11 a.m. So in my head, I was like, I was singing the Mando.
Writer's cramp.
Drawing cramps, bro. I was like, I was falling asleep.
Risk is like locked. The risk is locked in this position right here.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking my neck is cocked to the side.
Damn, man, everything. But thank God I gotta finish it. So in my head, I was thinking, what would Mando do, bro? It's like, imagine him fucking So in my head, come on, I can do this. So that was my
put that shit together, man.
Yeah, dude. But thank God I finished it. So look forward to that. It's I think I can talk about it, right? I didn't sign any NDA, so it's a commercial with Manny Pacquiao for Globe. So that must be a good thing. They should have shot their shit. It's not done.
Congratulations.
Thanks. That's awesome. So in my head, I was like, what would Mando do? And speaking of which, we will be covering episodes 4 and 5 today, right? I know we want to get into 6 straight, but let's do 5 real quick. I mean, sorry, 4, episode 4. First, which is called the something. I don't even remember. It's the episode where he goes back to Navarro to repair his ship properly, and he meets back with Cara Dune and Grief Karga, Lando and fucking Gina Carano, Carl Weathers, and then he gets his ship repaired, and they end up battling the fucking Empire. Do you even remember the episode still, Ali?
Yeah.
And then go. Who wants to go?
Man, I'm glad, Carl. Before we start, I just want to put this out there.
Go.
Glad Carl Weathers has both his hands. All right. Inside joke. Ali. Yeah. Inside joke. Ali, come on.
Look.
Don't tell Ali.
You're the one who knows more about hands than anybody that's here. Okay.
See, Ali would think that I'm trying to joke on him. It's Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
I know it's Happy Gilmore, man. I'm just messing with you. That's all. Of course, Happy Gilmore.
It's all in the hips.
What's his name there?
Hey, people might get mad, but is it just me or did Gina Carano just put on some weight?
A little bit.
She put on some weight, man. Did she have a baby?
No.
Man, she's like doing CrossFit or something.
Yeah, she's huge. Well, she got fat, I think, after her last fight because you know how
when she got beat up by Cyborg.
Was that? Yeah, I think so. Was that the last?
That's a long time ago, though, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, but she got.
Yeah, that was like 4 or 5 years ago.
I mean,
got beat down bad,
that was like 10-something years ago.
I prefer her.
That was a beatdown.
I prefer her in her weight. I want to share a screen. When she looked
on her weigh-in body. Check out her weigh-in body.
I know. That's exactly what I'm gonna look for. Man,
I prefer all those female fighters with their weigh-in bodies.
But I've been watching interviews with her. And she was very insecure. I mean, come on, right?
Beautiful face.
Exactly, definitely a beautiful face, and like the rock and bot. I even watched her.
Wasn't she in the Expendables?
Was she in the Expendables? Rhonda was in the Expendables.
Or was it Fast and Furious?
She was in
Fast and Furious.
No. Rhonda was in Fast and Furious.
No, they're both in Fast and Furious.
Is she in Fast and Furious?
Gina Carano, yeah, Gina Carano. Remember that? She was The Rock's yeah, but then she turned, remember that? She flipped the script on The Rock.
There you go.
Yeah, there she is.
There she is. I forgot about that.
There you go.
Yeah, but she has gained a little bit of weight. But no body shaming because she did a fucking awesome job. You could tell that the stunts were hers. You know, she was doing the rolls, the headlocks. I love it when it's.
I mean, look. All we're doing is spin facts. She's bigger now than she was before, and I'm not saying it's a problem.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'm just saying, more power to her if she's happier now. If she's not happier,
she is.
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, shoot,
stop being politically correct. You know, it pisses you off because it kind of pisses me off a little bit. You know, because
well, actually, what's the term? Cy Young.
I'm trying to.
Cy Young.
I thought she had a baby.
Cy Young. She let herself go.
That's her.
I don't know. Maybe something's happening.
I get it. She's aged a bit, but she's still very beautiful. Honestly, if you ask me, I'm the first one to call out people to call out the fatties. I would prefer this, but honestly, especially the way her costume.
Why she got on that Snow White dress?
I don't know, dude.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, for me, at least, you know, she's doing a good job. I don't mind. I would prefer, but she did a good job.
They could have just CGI'd her.
It's back into that
coming up,
or she could get into shape. But anyway, but her
back into that the third pick from the left.
Something about it. Something happened. I don't know. You know?
She got her ass beat by Cyborg.
Yeah, that was a
long time ago, man.
This is the one. This is the fight. But look at Cyborg back in the day, man. Shit.
That was like 10 years ago.
That's why her name is Cyborg.
Yeah, but she's such a gentle soul. I would recommend you guys watch her episode of Hot Boxing with Iron Mike. Dude, she's such a gentle soul. She talked about all her fucking charities and how she goes to other countries. You know.
Trying to save the whales and stuff.
Not the whales, the kids, the poor kids.
Oh, okay.
Well, we go back to the episode, man. So we see them infiltrate the fucking an Imperial base, and what do we see there, Ali?
Did anybody think that he was going to get double crossed by his homie Carl? By Carl Weathers, Lando?
No, I didn't.
I didn't think about that because remember we ended last season with them. You know, it was them.
He could have killed him. But he let him live.
Yeah, exactly. So that was fucking cool. And then, what else do we get? We get this. One of the most unforgettable parts is when you see like the cloning tanks.
Yeah.
What was that to you? Yeah. Did that ring any bells for any of you guys? What do you guys think?
Well, when I think about clones, I always go back to episode 2.
Yeah. No, but did you look at the one with? Wait, I think I have a screenshot of that.
Yeah, please, because that right there, what you guys are talking about right now, that flew right by me. I didn't notice it.
Really?
Yeah, I was too caught up in the action.
Episode.
I kept, in the back of my mind, I kept thinking that old boy with the black saber is going to show up.
He did.
I keep thinking it's a setup.
Oh shit! Especially that scene too, man. Those are like they call it. I think they're the Death Troopers. Wait,
he shows up, but he doesn't show up at that ship. He's in his own other ship.
He was in another ship.
There you go. I keep thinking that he's just gonna pop up.
There you go. Wait, I'll share this real quick. Share screen. Ali, you didn't catch this part.
Well, it's from last week, so I'm still trying to refresh my memory.
Boom! Doesn't he? Isn't that him?
Snoke was there.
It could very well be, man. It could very well be.
I saw that. I didn't think it was Snoke though. I mean, nothing popped into my mind about Snoke or anything else.
Is it a Snoke? Well, it kind of popped in my head. Remember, if you guys, Ali didn't enjoy Rise of Skywalker. I kind of did. But remember that scene where the Emperor was introduced, and you see all these clones in the background. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Say hi. Say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Remember that scene, Ali, in the Emperor's? Like,
I remember that. Yeah, I remember it.
You didn't, but you caught it. Did you catch this one?
I mean, it didn't. I didn't think about that. But I didn't get a chance to think about that. I didn't think about that.
But that's, for me, that was one of the what? Now they're going into the. Now they're connecting. The Mandalorian has become the vehicle that connects everything that fandom has, like the best parts of the worst, quote unquote, worst movies. I don't know. Plus, like the Death Trooper reveal. No, it's Shadow Troopers. Yeah. Shadow Trooper.
No, so if that is Snoke, then Snoke from Rise of Skywalker or whatever was a clone.
Yeah, he was. Remember in Rise of Skywalker, they kind of showed that. Sorry, is it the Death Trooper or the Shadow Trooper? Remember
Death Troopers.
The Death Trooper is the black. That's a different one. This is the one I'm looking for. Something like the Death Troopers are those. They're like infused with the Force a little bit, which is why they were using Baby Yoda's blood to put in these things. So that's an exciting thing too, to look forward to. Right. Anyway,
I wonder. Okay. Keep going.
Go. No. Remember that last scene? So after we see I was gonna call them back to tanks, but just like those tanks in the side, and then the last shot we get the Grand Moff, not Grand Moff. Is it Grand Moff? Grand Moff Gideon. Anyway.
Okay.
Giancarlo Esposito.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then we get to pull out of the fucking Dark Troopers. Anyway, what I really wanted...
Bad.
Huh? Badass.
Breaking Bad.
Well,
right?
My thoughts were on that episode was it was a good bridge to the present trilogy, at least. I like that much out of it. And fucking... it was directed by Carl Weathers, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wow. Which I want to point out, I didn't catch this, but some people caught like an extra in the background. This one I did. This was deep cuts. I'm like, I've personally seen it like fucking 4 times each episode. I get to watch like 4 times each, but I never caught this dude in the background. Man, it's so funny. And they were like, Carl Weathers, that's a bad job of directing. There you go. This is. I don't even know. Wait, hold up. I don't even know how people fucking catch this shit.
It's like they watched the show on slow motion.
Yeah, dude. Like this guy. You see this? That guy.
Well, I can't see it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, dude. There's that.
Blooper.
What the fuck is this? They're that fucking. There you go. You see that?
Anal. They're that anal.
They caught that
dude lost his job already.
I'm sure. It's like, what the fuck you doing in the... Can you see it, Ali?
Yeah, I see it. But who's that supposed to be?
That's the thing.
No, that's
error.
That's one of the crew
people. Yeah.
One of the crew people.
Oh shit.
That's tight. That is fucking tight for them to spot that. Anyway, so any other thoughts on episode 4 before we move into what we really want to talk about and fucking hype for?
Hey, Willie, you go first. You go first, man.
Well, okay. Comments on episode 4. In the back of my mind, like I said, I thought that they were always going to get he was going to get double crossed. So I'm just waiting for it. Basically, I'm waiting for it. Number 2, I keep thinking that what's his name? The dude with the black saber.
Grand Moff Gideon.
He's going to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gideon. Number 3, the chase scene at the end was badass.
Badass. We've never seen speeders work that way. Good point.
The chase scene was off the fucking chain.
That was awesome.
I love the chase scene. And
down
then
a fucking
they
mountain.
make it to the border of town, and then they get reinforcements. Right?
I've never seen the speeders move like that, bro. Scout troopers have never looked that cool, man.
And then my man gets in his little ship.
Yeah, exactly, man. They get saved by him for a change. Fuck, man. Razor Crest is back in shape. You know, from the previous episode where it was like patched up by those Mon Calamarians.
But there's one catch with it being back in shape. Motherfucker has a tracker on it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You got
Don't
double
forget
crossed.
that part.
It's good that you reminded me. I forgot about
the
that
tracker.
part.
I mean, all right. If you want to go to episode 5, which brings me to episode 5. During all episode 5, I'm skipping ahead. Sorry.
Go.
Thinking that Gideon is gonna pop up. I'm like, dude, I keep saying he's gonna pop up somehow, man. The tracker's on there. You remember when he goes back to his ship? I'm going way ahead to the end.
Go. We can jump all over the place, man.
To pick up Grogu. I'm thinking number 1, Grogu's not gonna be in there, and that Gideon's gonna be in there with his black saber, like ready or like as soon as they get the close ups and then he turns around
and says, "I'll go get the kid."
Gonna be like right behind him, just stab him through his vest scar or something. It's crazy. Hey, but he got a nice little spear. He picked up a nice spear.
Well, let's move it before we get into episode 5. Ali, any thoughts on episode 4?
My bad.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Just spitballing, bro.
I really enjoyed episode 4, in the whole chase, and then it just brought you back to Return of the Jedi
with those steroids.
Speeders, on steroids, yeah. And I mean, that was the first thing I thought about, and all I kept thinking about during that time is, I wonder what Luke Skywalker is doing right now. I wonder what Han Solo and all these guys are doing right now, And maybe at some point they're going to tie everything together. That's the sense that you get when you're watching these episodes. At some point, everything is going to really start to fall in place and make sense. And I'm just curious to see what Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau have in store for us later on. This is only 5 years after Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
So we got 25 more years left.
Ollie, sorry to cut
what
you
the
off.
hell happened. All right, go ahead, man.
Go.
Can you fill me in on the timeline, because Baby Yoda apparently was at the temple.
Okay.
From what we saw at what's the very last one again? The title of the very Return of something, or
which one? The
very last one.
Revenge.
The Rise of Skywalker.
The
Rise of Skywalker, or one of those 3. He kills everybody at the temple or something.
No, okay. That was episode 3.
Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Wait, which is the one where Luke was about to kill Kylo Ren?
Oh no, that was episode 8.
Episode 8.
So during episode 8, he's about to kill Kylo Ren. Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, I'm sorry, you guys know more than I do, so I'm trying to get my memory refreshed.
No, that's the timeline. Just
because I'm trying.
Go.
Yeah, I'm trying to fill the timeline in. Maybe also for the viewers, they may need this too.
Yep. No.
So that we
have been asked that
filled in, and then
a couple of people have asked me that.
How that could be, and how that can reach what you're talking about. Where is Luke at? Where is Han at? Where is
so here's the thing. From episode
Leia, where's Leia?
The bottom line is, and fuck it, let's move into episode 5, the Jedi, okay? Just to answer your question. Baby Yoda is actually, well, now we know his name is Grogu, right? We get a fucking amazing. Well, we'll get into Ahsoka Tano later. We'll answer your question first.
Hey, how cute! Hey, how cute was it whenever Mando would say Grogu, and then he'd be like
a dog, with the ears up.
Yeah, like Grogu, Grogu.
Every time. Every time.
That was cute, right?
Every time.
All right, go. Sorry
to answer your
you
question.
I'll become both of you guys
The first 3, okay, so those 1, 2, 3. It's Revenge of the Sith ends, and then so Revenge of the Sith before A New Hope is around 30 years, 30 to 40 years. And
30
then
years.
30 years. And Return of the Jedi, which is episode 6 to episode 7 is 40 years. So right now, Mandalorian is 5 years after Return of the Jedi. So we got a younger Luke, we got a younger Han, we got Yoda's dead, Ben's dead, but the people who are still alive, you got your we don't know, which we'll get into in a little bit. Wait, can we pause real quick? Is it recording? All right. So I just checked. It's 19 years. So from Revenge of the Sith to A New Hope, it's 19 years. Because Luke Skywalker was around 18, 19 years old during that time. So anyway, so let's move into the episode 5. I loved what fucking Ali texted us. Ali, you want to start off with this episode, bro? You want to hit this one?
Man. Well, yeah. Well, first of all, it was just so fulfilling and so mind-blowing to see a Jedi Knight. Because, and let me just say, Rosario Dawson looks so great in that, costume. They did such a great job of making her come to life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then going back into the history of the original trilogy, and even after that, the next trilogy, which was episodes 1 through 3.
No, go.
Okay, there we go. All right.
Go, keep talking. I'm gonna give the pictures while
you always wondered, like I played that Star Wars video game, right?
Yeah.
Where there's backstory. They reveal backstories about, like it was one of the first clips of some of the survivors, some of the Jedi Knights that survived Order 66. And so now we're getting a chance to see some of that in the form of Ashoka, and this is going to be, I get the feeling that this is going to be like, I also want to know what happens to these guys, later on down the line.
No, talk about the backstory and the reveal of fucking Baby Yoda's name. What were your thoughts on that?
Oh, well, I was like, finally, he gets in touch with one of his own.
Exactly.
And then you know what I'm saying? Like, you're wondering, like, is this shit ever going to happen? Because as far as I'm concerned, all the Jedi are dead except for Luke Skywalker. You know,
the last of
the
Jedi.
That was always the thing that I've always believed. Right now, we get a chance to see another story, and I'm curious to see what this story. I'm sort of falling into this rabbit hole now of the whole Ahsoka. Ahsoka story, right? And then to find out that this guy's name is finally Grogu, because we know it's not Yoda. Now we have a name for Baby Yoda, Grogu.
What are your thoughts on Grogu? The name Grogu.
It just makes you want more. Like that's the thing. That's the thing with these episodes. It makes you look forward to what's going to happen in the next episode.
Did you like the name when you first heard it? How about you, Willie? Did you like it?
I love the name. I love the name. I was like, oh, it's kind of a cool name.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Go.
But Ahsoka is no longer a Jedi, right?
Yes. Good point. Thank you for bringing that up. But here's what I was thinking. Look at
that. Why are you so angry, Ali? Why are you so angry?
I know why you said it.
No, he's right. Because she fell out of the Jedi Order. Here's my...
Fine. She left the Jedi Order.
No, here's a theory. Because during...
Which is why she can no longer train Grogu, right?
No, but I've seen the episode at least 5 times.
She had her. Okay. No. Okay, let's go back there. Let's go back.
Go.
Let me take over. Let me say.
Go.
Bring me back.
The reason why she did not. The reason why she didn't want to do it is because of her story. She said she knows a Jedi Knight who fell down that same path
with a lot of anger,
fear.
She's referring to Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader, because Anakin was
her trainer, right?
Yes, yeah.
Master, yep. No, plus here's my theory, because I've watched Rebels, the cartoon, and of course the Mandalorian, and she would especially in I forget which season, in Rebels specifically, she always says, "I am no Jedi, I'm no Jedi." But here, fucking Mando calls her a Jedi.
Rebels came after Clone Wars, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Rebels, the timeline of Rebels is in between episode 3 and 4. So episode 3 is Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. Anyway, and then my theory is, and this is me wishful thinking also, she finished her training as a Jedi. That's what I want to think, because she doesn't deny that she doesn't deny the Jedi Order. She just says that the Jedi have been long gone. You know, they've been gone for a long time. And I love what Mando says. Mando says, "So was the Empire, but they're still hunting him." And I'm like, oh shit, burn. You know what I mean? It's nothing's really ever gone.
Yeah.
You know, and a shout out also, and we get this character who's played by Dani Inosanto's daughter. Do you guys know who Dani Inosanto is?
No, who's that?
Oh, fuck, dude. Okay, he's Bruce Lee's protege. A Filipino protege of Bruce Lee. That's his daughter. That's Bruce Lee's goddaughter. Remember the one with the spear? Wait,
She was in the Joy Luck Club, right?
Let's check. I want to check that too.
I think she's in the Joy Luck Club.
Oh, that's old school, man. The Joy Luck Club?
Inosanto. No. Oh, I misspelled it. There you go.
Good night.
She's the daughter. She's the daughter of
She was nice with that spear.
She fucking she sold it. I mean, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, she did.
Oh shit.
Here's another thing too. I thought that the lightsaber can go through anything, but apparently it cannot go through
Beskar.
Not Beskar. That's why the Mandalorians were. That's why the Mandalorians were the sworn enemy of the Jedi,
right? I'm gonna get some more chocolate, guys.
I love when it goes
sexual chocolate.
When it goes right, he stops the
fucking
blades.
Mando was stopping the strikes with his
fucking gauntlet.
Looking like Wonder Woman, right?
A little bit, yeah. I fucking love that, man. That was like, I want to see her filmography. If she's Elizabeth Inosanto. She's also a stunt woman. I know she's done a lot of. No, I want to see filmography. She pulled that shit. Plus the setup. There you go. No. Dude, we can't even find her wiki. Do we just put wiki out there? Well, that's Pinoy pride right there. No, there's no fucking matches for... We can't even find whatever movie she's been in. Anyway.
Really?
I can't find it, dude. Wikipedia, it's all like...
Wait a minute.
Did you go to the cast of episode 5?
That's okay, we'll try that. Mandalorian cast.
What's your name?
Elizabeth Inosanto.
Then it should show up on IMDb.
Oh, we could also type that, Elizabeth Inosanto. Inosanto. He's been in some of Bruce Lee's films too. So for me, that was like totally legit. IMDb. IMDb. Diana. Diana Lee Inosanto.
Maybe she goes. Maybe she goes by. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. It's Diana Lee Inosanto.
She just goes by a different name.
Yeah. She was in the Alita. Your boy.
There you go. I love that movie.
Yeah, I love that movie too.
When are they going to come with part 2?
They are. It was announced something. I think they're going straight to streaming. Everything else is going straight to streaming.
Well, got to. I'm not about to sit in a movie theater with all that COVID around.
Yeah, she's all stunt doubles and shit.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
I used to watch that. Walker, Texas Ranger. That's a good one.
Classic. Another thing I love when she presented the spear to fucking Din Djarin when he bumped it against his gauntlet and it makes this sound. Bing! Like,
Bing!
Whoa.
Yeah.
That is so fucking cool, bro.
That's Beskar.
Beskar. It's pure Beskar.
That's Beskar.
And you're hunting down the
as Donald Trump would say, that's Beskar. That is the best scar I've ever seen.
That's your Donald Trump.
A huge dump. The Beskar took a huge dump.
Anyway, what else?
We got all the Beskar in Georgia.
We also got Michael Biehn, who's also in the Terminator movies.
Yep.
John Connor.
Yep.
It was also another fucking.
And The Rock.
The Rock.
You guys swore an oath.
Oh yeah, that's him too. Yeah. That's a good. That's a good pull.
They wanted to get paid, man.
That's a good pull.
Oh man, you know. And let's not forget, he was also Johnny Ringo in Tombstone.
See, that's another thing.
Yeah.
That's
another thing.
Old school.
That's another thing
Old
that
school.
John Favreau and the boy and Filoni are doing. They're getting mostly people who have been in real westerns. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Cast from Deadwood, cast from
That makes
Tombstone.
a lot of sense.
Right? Here's a movie I remember. You made an oath. And then they all get killed. Navy SEALs. I love this movie back in the day. For me, growing up, this was like the G.I. Joe movie that we never really had. You guys remember this? Navy SEAls? Dude.
I'm going to have to rewatch that.
Watch that, man. I don't know how it holds up. I haven't seen it in a while.
Is that Charlie Sheen?
Fuck yeah, bro. That's the Sheen.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch that.
Check that out.
I liked him in Aliens. Yep. That was actually the first time I ever seen him in Aliens.
No, you've seen him in Terminator.
No. Well, no. The first time I saw him, the first time I ever saw him as an actor was Aliens, and then because I didn't watch Terminator yet. I hadn't seen. I hadn't seen. Yeah. So, yeah.
Because he was Kyle Reese. There you go, Kyle Reese.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else do we got? We got. Oops, that's my printer. Hold up. Ollie, take the reins real quick. I'll turn this off.
All right.
Take the reins, please.
So, Willie.
Yo.
I'm back. That was quick. I just have to turn
Ollie couldn't even get a question out.
Go. Get the question out, Ali.
Oh, no. Go ahead. Go.
No, go tell the question as I'm
slowly. No, I really had nothing. I had nothing to say. I was trying to come up with
something. You're about to talk about what type of cookie
you're eating.
Dude, I'm eating
or chocolate.
Wait, okay.
So Willie, do you prefer Oreo or Chips Ahoy?
I would have never asked you that question. That's more along the lines of something that you would have asked me, and then we would have gone down a fucking rabbit hole about the origins of chocolate and all the brands that came from it, and then before you know it, boom, our time's up. We can't talk about the Mandalorian anymore.
Well, that's why you got me to be the marshal, you know. Here's my question.
gonna happen? I'll be like, why are we talking about chocolate right now? Why don't we talk about chocolate? What are you afraid of?
So what do you?
Chocolate.
What kind of
I
chocolate?
like chocolate. Don't you like chocolate?
Can
Everybody loves
Grogu
chocolate.
eat? Is he like a dog who's becomes poison? Chocolate becomes poisonous to dogs and shit. Wait, Will, you haven't answered the question. What's your take on Grogu? The name Grogu.
Grogu eats any and everything. And about the name Grogu, I'm not a fan.
Me too.
I'm thinking of something. I mean, I would have liked something closer to Yoda. I mean, I can't think of anything.
Me too.
But
hey, hold on.
But Grogu just sounds like something.
Groot.
Okay,
it sounds like Groot.
It sounds evil. No, it sounds evil, doesn't it?
Oh.
And that's my next point.
A little bit.
Because he has the trait. He has the traits. He has fear. We don't know about anger. We don't know about hate, but that leads to the dark side. So one of the things I was thinking about was, who does this guy eventually become? Who does he eventually become? He's so vulnerable at turning at some point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
go,
dude. Yeah. What's up?
No.
Yeah.
That being said,
yeah.
let's write a bit of fan fiction with the questions I'm about to ask you guys next.
Right.
Okay. But again, these are speculations, and we're just having fun because right now the window of storytelling is really fucking wide and shit. We can include characters from wherever you want to pull them from. My next question is this: he goes to Tython, right? So fucking Ahsoka sends them both to Tython, which is like the magnet for Force users.
Yeah.
Who does he find there? Who would you want him to find them there? Boom. And is it going to be a dark side user? Is it gonna be a light side user? A Jedi or a Sith, right? How do you see, if you were to imagine, man, and include your fucking favorites if you got it. Think about it. Who do you think they find there? Who would be a good move? A predictable one, or who do you want? Whatever it is.
Darth Maul is still alive, right?
No, at this point in time, he's dead. I wish too. That was my first go-to.
So it can't be him.
Can't be him.
Yeah, I wanted it to be Darth Maul. And there are other. We talked about this before. Other Jedi have survived, right?
Yes.
Order 66.
Right now we have Ezra Bridger, who's from. Well, he's not really a Jedi. Well, yeah, I guess he's from Rebels. Wait, I'll show a picture. And Ali, you got nothing? You got no wish list? Let's say it's a wish list.
I don't have anything. I was thinking what would be really cool would be Luke Skywalker, but we're talking about a very young Luke Skywalker.
Why not? Then de-age him.
Possibly.
CGI him in there.
Because Luke Skywalker is on a journey. He's been on a journey for the longest time, ever since the end. And now this is where we could, these are all possibilities. These
I know. That's why explore it.
Thinking, right? So this is probably where this can be a path to help. So Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni can sort of fix the unsuccessful trilogy over the last 7 years.
Good point.
So
there you go. That's what I wanted to hear.
Then you get an idea. Then you get an idea of the backstory. Okay, so because again, I'm sure they're thinking the same thing we're thinking. Definitely me is. What the hell happened to all these guys in between? So maybe we're going to start to get this thing pieced together. And Grogu can definitely be, what I'm thinking about is I'm thinking about these Siths during the Clone Wars, right?
Always two.
Always two. Yeah. And so who knows, man? I don't know. I would like to see Luke Skywalker there, but then again, why would he be there?
Because he's starting the Jedi Academy.
Luke is supposed to be training new Jedi.
Exactly. He's supposed to be
in the first 5 years, because in the first 5 years, well, maybe, who knows?
Right. Willie, possibly, what's your take? You on the Luke Skywalker?
I mean, I would like to see Luke Skywalker, but I think that would just be too obvious.
Yeah.
I mean, right? It would just be too obvious. I think that no one's there.
So
I mean, is that where the Jedi Academy is?
We don't know. We don't know. There's a former temple there. That's what they said. There was a temple. It's like, remember that scene in episode 8 where Luke was on a rock?
Okay.
Where he was reaching out with the Force.
And yeah. Now, my question is this.
Something like that.
Now this is a little unrelated, but
go.
Ahsoka technically is not a Jedi.
We don't know.
The reason why
I'm wishing she finished her training on that.
Okay, and the reason why she was on the run was because of Order 66, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so she was in hiding, along with all the other Jedi.
Yes.
That were in hiding. Now, the Empire is supposed to be gone, right? What we're seeing now is just the last bits of whatever's left of the Empire, you know.
But they also work for somebody
of the Empire. But they work for somebody. We don't know who.
No, we do. Remember, we get the Thrawn. Is that go?
Why is if Luke started his Jedi temple back up, training young Jedi, why isn't Ahsoka affiliated with them?
Good question. Not yet, maybe.
So that, I mean, all of these things are running through my mind, and it's just like
that's a good question.
Well, what is Ahsoka doing off on her own? She's number one. She's a Force user. She got two lightsabers. She's basically a Jedi. So Ali, you were right. Basically, she's a Jedi.
Yeah, she is.
She does everything Jedis do. You know,
okay. Well, wait a minute. She does physically, yeah. The way she defends herself, her fighting style, and the way she uses the Force.
Everything a Jedi does.
Yeah. However, no. However, she, you know, her ideals are different from what was taught to her in the Jedi Temple. So
because she didn't complete her training.
Well, she has. Well, no, she left. She left.
Yeah, she did it. Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
She felt disrespected. You know, she felt. And I honestly, in all honesty, I didn't see all the episodes, but I saw certain clips of it because I wanted to know a little bit more about her.
Well, I've seen.
In that scenario, you saw it, right?
Yeah,
I don't blame her because Yoda, the guys that we look up to, Yoda, Mace Windu, they didn't trust her.
Yeah.
Why?
Because she was set up
because of Anakin.
By a another Padawan. I forget her name. Wait, she was set up by another Padawan, and there was like murders or some shit happening, and it was really meant to frame her. So this other Jedi was, and then the whole order was against her, and then just when they were apologizing, well, we're sorry, we're wrong, and then wait, I can't remember her name right now. They didn't
even really apologize to her. They were just
That's true.
You know, they admitted that they were wrong, but then they were like, you are, you know, especially Mace Windu's ass, like he was just kind of like, he was like, you surpassed our expectations, even your own. You are granted, you are allowed, it was like, no, you are allowed back into the Jedi Order. And she was just like, I feel so wrong here, you know, and this has been my whole life. You guys didn't trust me, and you didn't put faith in me, the people that I trust the most. And then now, at one point you're against me, accusing me. Now you're saying, okay, you didn't even say sorry. You didn't even say that you're wrong. Now you're like, we accept you back into the Jedi Order. I would have walked away too.
This is a girl.
And
this goes okay. And if there's anything good that came out of the last trilogy, Pael and Willie, is that we started to learn different things about the Force. Luke Skywalker. All right, a disenchanted Luke Skywalker, someone who is sort of disconnected with the whole Jedi Order system. he had different ideals, you know, at that stage of his life, as opposed to when he first became a Jedi Knight. You know what I mean? So there's different ideals with regards to the Jedi, the people that are within the Jedi Order. Just like you have the gray Jedis who, you know, they're not, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
Yeah, prime example, Qui-Gon Jinn. And that's why he was never accepted in, that's why he was never ever granted Master Jedi.
No, Council.
Because, part of the Jedi Council, I'm sorry.
Part of the Jedi
he was
Council.
a Master, but part of the Jedi Council.
Yes.
Because he had different ideals.
It's kind of rogue.
So,
Yeah,
he kind of went rogue. And you could say the same thing. You could arguably say the same thing about Ahsoka.
It's true. Nice. Good pull, bro. Yeah. But for me, that's why Ahsoka's such a interesting character from someone I used to hate, because she was just like a kiddie character in the start, and now she's grown into someone we're like, whoa, fucking amazing. How about you, Willie? For coming from someone who hasn't seen all of the Clone Wars, seeing Ahsoka for the first time in live action, what was your take?
Well, you know, it's not. I mean, in live action, yeah, it's my first time. But I've seen some of the episodes from Clone Wars. And,
okay, that's true.
Some of the stuff from Rebels. So I've seen her in action. I've seen her fight, and I know she's formidable. She was able to go toe to toe with Darth Maul. I saw that.
Yeah.
I don't know if Darth Maul was taking it easy on her or not, but she was able to hold her own.
Really.
I knew that she was a beast with the
dual sabers.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I'm listening.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Hello? Can you guys hear me? Okay, yeah.
Ali's asking you a question.
I know.
Go ahead, man. Go, Willie. Keep going, man. Keep going.
No.
You tripping him and you get mad when he trips.
Lightsabers. So, I mean, I know that I wasn't surprised at all. But to the extent of her powers, as far as her being able to read Grogu's mind and all that, I didn't know that she was capable of doing that.
Well, Jedis are generally capable of reading your mind. Like, dig up memories and shit. They can do that. That's something. They're technically, they're almost like
okay, I didn't know that.
Telepaths.
Well, you know,
they're kind of telepaths.
They're like the Buddhist monks, you know, connected to the Dalai Lama. You know, they can when it comes, maybe not with a human being like you and me, but with a person who studies the arts of meditation and the different types of meditation, the ancient ways. They can communicate on that level without saying anything to that particular person, and vice versa. We've seen that happen quite a few times. And knowing George Lucas, when he was creating the Jedi Knights, the Buddhist monks were part of the inspiration. Even the Shaolin monks, the Shaolin Temple was part of the inspiration of creating the Jedi Knights. So yeah, I mean that's where.
So we got a whole bunch of Professor X's.
Yes, essentially, and Jean Grace, because they could also
to the source.
Because they could also move shit with their mind. Professor X, it's like there's two things: telekinetic. If you're going to make the mutants, right? They're both telekinetic and telepathic. Telekinetic,
telepathy,
and telekinetic.
Telepathy and telekinesis.
Yes. So
can you imagine the type of orgasms you can give a girl if you master the Force? like you never, you
have to touch it.
She's waiting in line at the bank. She doesn't know what's going on.
And then in your mind, you're Jediing her clit and shit.
Hey, that just brought me to was it fucking Demolition Man, where they put the helmets on?
Yeah.
Or was that Judge Dredd?
It's about no.
Demolition Man. Was it Demolition Man or Judge Dredd?
Demolition Man.
Where they had to wear the helmets.
Yep.
And then
that's their version of sex.
The fucking
slice all.
The sensation was too short. He's like,
well, going back, wait, I haven't answered my question. One other person you're forgetting, Though we can bring back. Sorry, I'm starting the ship back.
Go ahead.
Mace Windu, man.
Strong, man.
I'm wishing it's fucking Mace Windu. Yeah. Because we didn't see him die.
Well, we didn't see him die. You're right about that. We didn't see him die.
Right.
And you know what I've always sensed about Mace Windu?
Yeah, he just flew out the window into outer space.
Not outer space. That was Coruscant.
Well, I mean, who knows? Coruscant.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you never know. You never know, especially with the way. I mean, we at one point we all thought that Boba Fett was dead. We thought he was dead for the last 30 years.
Yeah.
So we never really saw Mace Windu die. We just saw him get shot out. And you're talking about one of the most powerful Jedis known to the whole Jedi Order.
Top 3 at least, right? It's
Yeah,
always between Master Windu and Yoda, right?
Yeah. I mean, if it wasn't for Anakin Skywalker's ass, you know, he would have killed the Emperor right then and there.
Exactly.
He had him beat, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's if I were to
or the Emperor was just baiting him.
That too.
The Emperor was faking that he was about to get beat.
Yeah, just to show.
Just so that Anakin can jump in.
Exactly. Yeah. That's also remember he got old and ugly. Oh, I can't.
I've always had those questions in my mind.
It's like, I'm
was
dying,
Mace Windu
Randy, save me.
Really beating him?
I can't save
or
Padme. You know?
Yeah.
He may have been just pretending like a douchebag that he
could have been, yeah.
Right? So we got
and he was a lot more he was a lot more powerful than what Mace Windu and Yoda anticipated, you know?
Mm-hmm.
A lot more powerful.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the fucking the lightning force or whatever it's called, man.
Force lightning.
It's crazy.
The Sith can fucking do that shit.
Force lightning.
That's one of my wish lists for.
Why can't Jedi do that?
Good. It's a dark side.
Why can't Jedi do that?
Because the Jedi,
dark side, yeah.
The Jedi usually have positive powers like healing and force push. Nothing negative like force chokes. They don't do the chokes. They don't do. Ali likes to choke. That's what I heard. the force chokes. The force lightning.
Especially with the door locked and the lights off.
Be careful with that, bro. Be careful with that. So those are dark side. Anything that's
you know what that's called? There's 4 letters. There's 4 letters to describe what that is.
Four letters.
God. It was a joke, for God's sakes. It was a joke.
It starts with the letter R.
No.
It starts with a capital R.
Here you go, Willie, again with your R word, bro. It's all over the place. Right. One last thing, on last note also, is the name Grand Admiral Thrawn familiar to you guys? Have you ever heard of?
No, it's not. No,
it's not? Okay. When Ahsoka says, tell me where your master is. Tell me where Grand Admiral Thrawn is. You don't no? Doesn't ring a bell?
No, that doesn't ring a bell.
Willie, either? Wait, I want to share a screen. Wait, hold up. Wait.
Let me check it out.
Right, Ali, you were saying you did a little bit of research. You want to start off the Thrawn?
So Admiral Thrawn, after the fall of the Empire, Admiral Thrawn was imperial officer who was hired
Grand Admiral
to take care to basically lead what's left of the empire to try and regain control. And his formidable enemies were the same enemies, that Darth Vader and all the rest. So Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Chewbacca, Lando Calrissian, and Princess Leia. So and so it's the timeline's right around the same time as Mandalorian. So this is perfect.
Exactly.
And his character is a very popular character, particularly in the 90s.
Fuck yeah.
When it was, So this can definitely really, So what's interesting about all of this is we're going to see all these characters in the middle, in between, in that 25-year span between the Force Awakens and Return of the Jedi, to see exactly what happens.
Exactly.
So it's going to be very exciting. It's going to be very exciting. And then, you know, just again, knowing the people who are writing, knowing the fact that these guys are true fans, they're going to make it worth our while. I mean, they're really going to put together a really good story, a really good backstory. And then we're going to be like, oh, okay. And hopefully, possibly, hopefully, The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and you know, The Rise of Skywalker won't look so bad, you know. So who knows?
Yeah.
Although I highly doubt that.
What's awesome with Thrawn is
why was he popular in the 90s?
Oh, here I'm about to explain. Before Lucas was bought off by Disney, and after imagine a time after Return of the Jedi, so we don't have any Star Wars from 83 onwards to 99, or was it 96 where episode 1 was out. They were trying to heat up, you know, their IP. So what they did was they wrote books. And this is what actually got me in. It was a trilogy called they call it the Thrawn trilogy, but what it really is, it's the Heir to the Empire. Wait. I read this, man. Heir to the Empire. There you go, this book. I mean, the cover is not as awesome as the real story. What the story here is, this is where Leia and Han are married, and they have the twins, and Jason and Jaina and Anakin, which Disney scrapped all of it.
Yeah.
But what the story of Thrawn is, he was like one of the best Grand Admirals. You know how Tarkin in episode 4 was a Grand Moff. Grand Moff. Gideon is a Moff. But this was also a play on racism, on racial issues, because the Empire was known to hire humans, like humans as you know, humans. If you look back, you don't really see any aliens in the Imperial uniforms, right? Even the stormtroopers are clones of human beings. But this guy, Grand Admiral Thrawn, he's kind of like Silver Surfer in that to save his planet, he offered his services to the Empire. And then the Emperor Palpatine was so impressed by him that he hired him to be one of his Grand Admirals. But the thing was, since quote unquote the Empire was racist, he was assigned to the outer reaches of the galaxy, which is why we don't see him in the original trilogy or anywhere near. We don't see him. That he was cast out. So when the Empire died, that's when he comes back and tries to retake and save everything. That's why now they brought him back into canon in the Clone Wars. Not in the Clone Wars. In Star Wars Rebels, they started bringing him back into the story. Which the thing I love about him the most is that he studies a race's or a species' art, because according to him, you could get to know a lot about a species and how they fight through their art. So I'm like, oh, I really like that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he has these two in the books. These are called Salamiri. Salamiri. It's spelled YSI. What I loved about that in the original in the books is that those things are anti-force animals. He would have them on his shoulders in the books. This is in Star Wars Rebels. Can you still see it? Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are like
his little pet.
Those are real creatures in the books. Those are force negating animals. So that's how he counteracts the force users. But in the series, they just put him into like designs in his ship and all that shit. So what's interesting is we're hopefully seeing him next in all these series, man. And in Rebels, the series ends with Ezra and him getting lost into hyperspace. So we don't know where he is or Ezra. Thrawn and Ezra. I haven't finished. I know what happened, just like Ali, but I haven't really watched the end of Rebels. There's our other Jedi. So they kind of. So in the series finale, they get lost. So now apparently he's been squandering what's remaining of the Empire and trying to build it into something stronger. There. So does that answer? So that's also something to get hyped about. Is what I'm saying. Especially for someone like me who's read the books back in the 90s, man. It's kind of pointless to read them now because they're not into continuity.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Anytime we get new enemies, new foes. Right. I'm all for it, and I want this series to go longer than just 2 episodes. I mean, you guys may disagree, but I wanted more Ahsoka. And then now he's off onto another planet.
Oh, we're going to see more of her. We're definitely going to see more of her for sure. You know, we're going to see more of her.
Because they said you do know they're coming up with a spin-off series, right?
Because we're already in season 5. We're already in episode 5. This only goes for 8 episodes.
Yeah, we got 3 more.
We still need to see Boba.
That's definitely.
We still need to see my man with the black saber.
Yeah.
Clash with Mando. And then Bo-Katan is gonna most likely come back because she's also searching for the black saber.
Yeah.
It'll all come.
So we're gonna see them. Yeah. But will we see Ahsoka?
She's gonna spin off into her new show. Did you know that?
Ahsoka's on her own trip.
That's true.
You just, Willie, you just have to believe in the Force.
That's not how the Force works.
all your answers will come when you're ready to listen.
You better give me that. Like you better present that silver ball.
Silver ball?
What's the silver ball? What are you talking about?
For Mando's ship?
Yeah. The knob.
Oh, yeah.
That was a cool scene, too. Grogu, you want this, don't you? That was cool, too. That was cool.
A little Grogu. Every time I see Grogu, I think about my daughter.
Why? Why your daughter, not your son?
No, their mannerisms are the same.
Real life?
Yeah.
Does she go like that?
Actually, she does that. Like, I have a picture of season 1, episode 1. Baby Yoda, aka Grogu, side by side with Olivia, my daughter. And I posted it on my Facebook.
Really? I didn't see that.
My Instagram. Somewhere on it. Let me see if I still have it.
Share screen.
Let me go back. Now I'm using the laptop now.
Oh, okay. So you can share screen.
I'll just show it to you. Let me see if it's on here. My post.
Oh wait, I just realized you're in your new place already, boy.
Yeah. Finally.
You moved it to your new place.
I'll give you guys a tour one of these days.
Yeah, give us a tour one of these days. Man.
Yeah. That took you a while. I remember in the pandemic, you were fucking in between. Man. Yeah. So at least now everything's all settled and shit.
Yeah, I don't remember where I posted it, but yeah. Every time I see Grogu, I'm like, because my daughter will make those little sounds like,
Was he talking? There's this one part when he goes like that. I've even rewound.
Yeah, he might.
He was going.
But for the most part, he just makes those little sounds when. Like, and that's what my daughter does.
I remember
my daughter squeaks.
That scene where he goes out. Remember, Michael Biehn asks him, "What is that?" And he's like, "I carry it for luck.
I keep it for good luck.
Good luck." And then he walks into the forest. You hear a little.
You're gonna need it where you're going.
Yeah, you're gonna need it where you're going.
You're gonna need it where you're going.
Well, anyway, let's close up the episode.
Like I said, man, it was just basically a fight scene, like the whole thing, and a mock training for Grogu. Mm-hmm. I really expected more. I still enjoyed it. I just expected more.
You expected?
I mean, it's Ahsoka Tano, man. Yeah, it's Ahsoka Tano, man.
Ali.
And then every time I saw Ahsoka, I couldn't separate. I couldn't mold the two. I kept seeing Rosario Dawson.
Still?
I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No. That's why I'm asking. It's your opinion, bro.
Me, but I mean, I've seen all the seasons of Defenders. I mean, it was only
Daredevil.
one season of Defenders, but all the Daredevil episodes,
Punisher,
all the Punisher episodes,
Rabbit Hole,
and what's my man's name? Big dude that looks like Ollie Peak, but a little darker.
Luke Cage.
Luke.
Yeah,
he likes that.
And all the Luke Cage episodes. So
I have a concept.
It's basically the same person, just with the tentacles on her head. That's it. I'm
really?
Sorry, but I can't. I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
Fair enough.
Ali's holding his head like he has a headache. But
Ali, what was your concept?
No. You want to talk about the tentacles?
Leku. Ali, what's your take? Closing
No,
thoughts.
I love the character. I thought that Rosario Dawson pulled it off really great. You know, and then you mentioned this earlier. To see the evolution of this character, going from Star Wars Rebels, pretty much a kid, to now, you had what is looks like a grown adult.
Mm-hmm. Whose mic is that? Someone's mic is scratching. Anyway.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I enjoyed every minute of it, man. I was pumped up. Finally, we have a name for Grogu, and there's just so much to look forward to. Now, okay, of course, I wanted to see more. Like Willie, I agree with him. I wanted to see more of Rosario Dawson's character, but now we're moving on to another part of the entire Star Wars story that we never really knew about. So
exactly.
They just lead you to the next, and at some point, everything's going to just tie together.
Hopefully,
tie together. Yeah. So
yeah.
I'm looking forward to.
You said that there's going to be a spinoff.
Yes,
there's going to be a whole bunch of spinoffs. Yeah,
but what's been announced is a Boba Fett and an Ahsoka spinoff. They're working on both of those.
Nice.
So
nice. I can't wait.
So don't worry.
I can't wait for the Ahsoka.
You'll be getting so much more of Ahsoka in the future. My thoughts were, going back to TV. I'm sorry if I'm gonna. We'll close on this. I can see Ali getting sleepy already. Remember how Arrow led into the Flash? Were you guys ever fans of that?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. This is how I feel right now. Remember how well Barry transitioned from being guest in Arrow into his own show, The Flash. That's how I hope they do it. Because right now, we got a strong start with Ahsoka. Honestly, Willie, when you were talking about being disappointed with how she looked like, I was expecting to be disappointed, not disappointed, but feel what you were feeling that you would see. Because we know Rosario from a lot of things, right? But when I saw her, rocking the Leku and the face tats, I'm like, dude, that's Ahsoka. And
she's such a great actress. She knew she was going to pull it off.
Yep.
Well, she looked good. Okay, she looked good. It's just, her obviously she's going to sound like herself. I'm not expecting her to be Daniel Day-Lewis and just transform into somebody totally different. But it's just, I couldn't separate. What was her character's name? Kate or something? Not Kate. I forgot her character's name.
I forget. I just remember she was playing.
Yeah, she was a nurse, but yeah, she patches everybody up. But and she drinks coffee with Luke Cage. I couldn't separate. You know what the coffee means, right?
Yeah, I know. That's why I left. They fucked.
Yeah, I don't know. Ali doesn't know what the coffee means, but anyway.
No, I didn't get that.
I couldn't. No, when Luke Cage and Rosario Dawson's character talk about having coffee, that means they're talking about having sex.
Oh, okay. All right.
You really had to break it down.
So
no, it was such a long time. No, it was such a long time ago, man. You know, I mean, the show went off the air. You know, it went off the.
So Luke Cage. So they'll have a conversation and be like, "Yeah, we're going to see each other," but and then Rosario Dawson's character will be like, "Yeah, but no coffee," or something like that.
Okay.
So anyway, I couldn't separate her in that series.
No, I get what you mean. But what I'm saying is,
I couldn't.
With me, it's the complete opposite. I was expecting that. I was expecting to, I also wanted to hear Ashley Epstein's voice. You know what I mean? That's still ingrained in my head. But when she showed up, especially with the opening scene, I'm like, I'm sold. That's when I started texting you guys. I'm like, God damn, this episode is blowing my mind. So I like it. Yeah. I'm actually working on a sculpt of that. I'll share with you guys once I get to crack that. But so I'm like, that's something I'm willing to accept. I'll buy into it. She's fucking in good shape. Got her shoulders were fucking toned. I'm like, yeah. Homegirl's been working out. I'm convinced with the moves. My homeboy Keith said it's all stunt doubles, but I've seen a couple of it. Yeah, he's right. But a lot of especially when she goes like that, her armpits are in good shape. I'm like, God damn, girl, yeah, you rock that shit. Remember that scene? You could see her armpits. Yeah, I'm a armpit fetishist. Well, anyway, any last thoughts, boys, before we close this shit down?
I can't wait till the next episode.
Willie?
Same here. Well, I can't wait till the next episode. I'm hoping that we finally see the black saber.
We will. I'm sure. For sure, we'll see that black saber. I'm hoping. I'm with you. I'm with both of you. That I hope it's Luke, but a good twist will be if we were talking about dicks and black sabers again here.
Hey, he brought it up, man. I didn't bring it up. I didn't say anything.
Well, Willie's smiling. When Willie's smiling, it's always something fucking green, bro. Oh, something green, not black. So it's because it's Luke's. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I've been your host. I have been your host, Pael Fajardo.
Ali Peak, guys. Ali Peak. You know what? My bad, man. I mean, it's been a long day.
It's cool.
I tried to bring energy, but I had a great time this episode. I really appreciate that. Thanks, Pael. Thank you.
Well, are we doing something on Kumu, or you got it covered? So they could.
Man, we don't get the invite anymore, man. Nobody can't get that invite anymore.
Nobody needs to know about Kumu. We're good. This is your show.
No, are we gonna be on it again? Is what I'm asking.
Oh, us? Yeah.
You
guys want to come on Thursday? Come on Thursday.
There you go. Thursday, 9 o'clock ish.
Oh, best. Let's do it Friday. Let's do it Friday. When is the no?
Mando drops on Friday, so
Mando drops on Friday.
On Friday.
All right. Do it right after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's it, guys. Adios.